Okay, here's another mixture problem. Now, I should have said this before the last one, but take a look at this and you can pause it and then try to do the problem. Because at this stage, if you've gone through all these examples, you should be able to handle something like this. So just pause it and try to do the problem. And then come back and check it. And you could go back, you could fast forward to the end and check the answer, or you can see see how the table's filled out. And if you did everything okay, you're good. If not, you can go back and play it and watch as we fill out the table step by step. Okay, so please try it now. Okay, let's go through the solution. Okay, so it says 30 pounds of dry fruit contain apples worth $2.75 a pound and pears. So we got apples and pears. All right, $2.75 a pound for the apples. And the pears are $3.85 a pound. So we got apples and pears, so we could So we got apples and pears. And we can do these in pennies like we did with the coffee problem, or you could leave it in decimals and do the decimals at the end. I'll just leave it in pennies. So 275 a pound would be the apples. And 385 cents a pound would be the pears. And we want the total value of the mixture to be $96.80 or 9,680 cents. So 9,680. So we'll just remove the decimals now. Okay. So now we have to figure out what we're going to do here for the amount, and it says 30 pounds of dry fruit contain apples and pears, so the total amount I'm going to have will be 30. Doesn't tell me how many pounds of apples I've got, how many pounds of each did the mix contain, so that's what we're looking for. So actually we have 30 over here. And we know these are going to add down, so I've got one x to work with, so I'll call the apples x, and then I want to find out what this is. So what do I add to x to get 30? And remember, we talked about this. If you're not too sure, just say x plus the little question mark equals 30. Subtract x from both sides, and the question mark is equal to 30 minus x. And that's how much we got. And we're not really doing anything with this, but we're going to use this to find the values, or the value for the apples and the value for the pears. So we multiply across. So this many pounds of apples will be worth 275 times the number of pounds. So if we had 1 pound, it would be 275. 2 pounds, 550, etc. So, and this is going to be the value or the amount of money that my pears are going to be worth. So I'm going to have 385 cents a pound times 30 minus x pounds. And that's how I'm going to get my equation. Because the value of the apples plus the value of the pears should have to be the total value of the mixture. So I've got my 275x plus 385 times 30 minus x equals 9680. And there you go. So there's your equation. You distribute out. So this is 275x, and 385 times 30 ends up being 11,550. Let's see, we got 0. And 3 times 5 is 15. carry 1, 24, 25, carry a 2, yeah, 1150 minus 385x, and that equals 9680. Okay, all right. Then we can combine our x's, so 275, okay, minus 385 is negative 110, so I got negative 110x, plus my 11,550 equals 9680. Then I'm going to subtract the 11,550 from both sides, 11,550. And I have negative 110x on the left. And that's going to equal, and it's going to be negative. And if I subtract the 9680 from the 11,550, I end up with negative 1870. And I'll divide both sides by negative 110, so I'll get a positive, which we better get. And x equals positive 17. So I've got 17, and that'll be pounds, I guess. Pounds of apples. All right. I guess I get boxes like this. And then 30 minus x. And 30 minus 17 would be 13. Of pears. Okay. So 17 pounds of apples and 13 pounds of pears. Okay, so hopefully you got that all right. If not, make sure you see what you did wrong, and then try it tomorrow. And then after a while, you get the idea. But you have to go through these. Don't think you're going to, get it just by looking at it. You have to work through them. That's how you develop those skills. And there's a lot of numbers to work with, and big numbers, so use your calculator, but practice. I hope that helps.